Welcome to a delightful journey through time and taste, the history of cabbage rolls. In this video, we'll explore the origins, evolution, and cultural significance of this beloved dish. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to savor the story of cabbage rolls. Our story begins in the lush cabbage fields of Eastern Europe, where the origins of cabbage rolls are deeply rooted. Cabbage has been a staple crop in this region for centuries, and ingenious cooks soon discovered a wonderful way to turn this humble vegetable into a culinary masterpiece. The history of cabbage rolls can be traced back over 1,000 years, to ancient times when the Slavic and Balkan tribes roamed these lands. They would stuff cabbage leaves with a variety of fillings, such as grains, meats, and spices. The history of cabbage rolls can be traced back over 1,000 years, to ancient times when the Slavic and Balkan tribes roamed these lands. They would stuff cabbage leaves with a variety of fillings, such as grains, meats, and spices. As time went on, the dish evolved and adapted to the tastes and ingredients available in different regions. In Poland, they became galabki, in Ukraine, chalupsi, and in Romania, sarmala. Each country put its unique twist on the recipe. Cabbage rolls also became a symbol of home-cooked comfort food. Generations of families gathered around the kitchen table to share the art of making and enjoying this hearty dish. Throughout history, cabbage rolls found their way into different cuisines and cultures. In Asia, you'll find the bai kai wan in China and galabsi in Russia. Even the Middle East has its version called malfao. One of the beautiful things about cabbage rolls is their versatility. They can be served hot or cold, with tomato sauce or sour cream, and they can be vegetarian or meat-filled. The possibilities are endless. Cabbage rolls have also traveled the world, bringing comfort and joy to people's taste buds. As immigrants carried their recipes with them, cabbage rolls became a cherished part of their new culinary landscapes. Today, cabbage rolls continue to be a beloved dish globally. They've even made their way into fusion cuisine, where chefs experiment with innovative fillings and flavors, blending tradition with modernity. So, whether you call them cabbage rolls, stuffed cabbage, or something else entirely, the history of this dish is a testament to the power of food to connect us across time and borders. First, let's gather our ingredients. You'll need a head of cabbage, ground meat of your choice, beef, pork, or a mix, rice, onions, garlic, tomato sauce, salt, pepper, and your favorite spices. Begin by carefully removing the core of the cabbage. Then, bring a large pot of water to a boil and blanch the cabbage. This makes it easier to remove the leaves. Begin by carefully removing the core of the cabbage. Then, bring a large pot of water to a boil and blanch the cabbage. This makes it easier to remove the leaves as the cabbage leaves soften. Gently peel them off one by one. Be patient, and make sure they don't tear. You'll need these to wrap your filling now. Let's prepare the filling. In a skillet, sauté finely chopped onions and garlic until they're golden and fragrant. It's the beginning of building those delicious flavors. In a mixing bowl, combine your ground meat, rice, sautéed onions and garlic, along with your choice of spices. Some like it spicy with paprika, others enjoy it with thyme or oregano. The choice is yours. Now comes the fun part. Take a cabbage leaf, place a spoonful of the filling in the center, and roll it up, tucking in the sides as you go. It's like making a little cabbage burrito. Next, spread a layer of tomato sauce in a baking dish. This adds a rich, flavorful base for your cabbage rolls. Now, arrange your cabbage rolls snugly in the dish. They should be nestled in that cozy tomato bath. Pour more tomato sauce over the top of the cabbage rolls. This not only adds flavor but helps keep them moist as they bake. Don't forget to season with a bit of salt and pepper, to taste, of course. Cover the dish with foil and pop it into a preheated oven. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius, for about an hour or until the cabbage rolls are tender and the flavors have melded together. Cover the dish with foil and pop it into a preheated oven. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius, for about an hour or until the cabbage rolls are tender and the flavors have melded together. And there you have it. Freshly baked cabbage rolls that are bursting with flavor and warmth. Serve these delightful cabbage rolls with a dollop of sour cream or your favorite garnish, and you're ready to enjoy a delicious homemade meal that's been cherished for generations. We hope you've enjoyed this educational and happy cooking experience. Now, it's your turn to create and savor the magic of homemade cabbage rolls. Bon appétit! Tiramisu. Welcome to a delectable journey through time and taste, the history of tiramisu. In this video, we'll explore the origins, evolution, and mouth-watering history of this beloved Italian dessert. So, get ready to indulge your senses and learn about the sweet story of tiramisu. Our story takes us to the enchanting land of Italy, where the roots of tiramisu dig deep into the rich soil of tradition. The word tiramisu actually means pick me up or lift me up in Italian, and this dessert certainly lives up to its name. The history of tiramisu is somewhat disputed, but many believe it originated in the Veneto region of Italy during the 17th century. It was a time when coffee, chocolate, and mascarpone cheese started to make their appearances in Italian cuisine. Tiramisu's signature ingredients, ladyfingers soaked in coffee and layered with a creamy mixture of mascarpone cheese, eggs, and sugar, reflect the culinary influences of the time. Tiramisu's popularity surged in the 1960s and 70s, thanks to its creamy texture, delightful coffee flavor, and the sweet satisfaction it brought to people's taste buds. It soon became a staple in Italian restaurants and home kitchens. As tiramisu spread beyond Italy's borders, it underwent various adaptations. Creative chefs added their own twists, incorporating ingredients like chocolate, fruit, or even liqueurs to create unique and mouth-watering variations. Over the years, tiramisu has not only evolved but also traveled the world. It's become a symbol of Italian culinary excellence, enjoyed by food enthusiasts everywhere. Today, talented pastry chefs and home cooks continue to innovate and elevate the classic tiramisu recipe. They experiment with presentation, flavors, and ingredients while still paying homage to its traditional roots. One of the beautiful things about tiramisu is its timeless appeal. It's a dessert that transcends generations, bringing smiles and joy to those who savor it. Whether you're enjoying it in a cozy Italian cafe or making it at home, tiramisu remains a beloved dessert that captures the essence of Italy's culinary heritage. Today, we're going to show you how to create this classic comfort food that's loved around the world. So, put on your apron, and let's get started. Here's what you'll need for your tiramisu adventure. Ladyfingers, strong brewed coffee, mascarpone cheese, egg yolks, sugar, cocoa powder, and some cocoa for dusting. You can also add a splash of your favorite liqueur for that extra flavor kick. First, we'll separate the egg yolks from the whites. We'll only be using the yolks for that creamy goodness that makes tiramisu so irresistible in a mixing bowl. Whisk the egg yolks and sugar together until they become pale and creamy. This creates a luscious base for our tiramisu. Now, gently fold in the mascarpone cheese. This luxurious Italian cream cheese gives tiramisu its iconic velvety texture. Next, it's time to dip the ladyfingers into the brewed coffee. Don't soak them for too long. A quick dip will do. We want them to be moist, not soggy. Lay a single layer of coffee-soaked ladyfingers at the bottom of your dish. This is the foundation of your tiramisu masterpiece now. Spread half of the mascarpone mixture over the ladyfingers. It's like building a creamy cloud of deliciousness. Sprinkle a generous amount of cocoa powder over the mascarpone layer. This adds that rich chocolatey flavor and a touch of elegance. Now, cover your tiramisu and let it chill in the fridge for at least a few hours, or overnight if you can resist the temptation, and there you have it, a slice of heavenly tiramisu, ready to be enjoyed. The flavors have melded, and the texture is just perfect. Each bite is a delightful blend of coffee, creamy mascarpone, and a hint of cocoa. It's a dessert that's sure to transport your taste buds straight to Italy. We hope you've enjoyed this educative and happy tiramisu making adventure. Repeat the process with another layer of coffee-soaked ladyfingers, followed by the remaining mascarpone mixture and another dusting of cocoa powder. Now, cover your tiramisu and let it chill in the fridge for at least a few hours, or overnight if you can resist the temptation. And there you have it, a slice of heavenly tiramisu, ready to be enjoyed. The flavors have melded, and the texture is just perfect. Each bite is a delightful blend of coffee, creamy mascarpone, and a hint of cocoa. It's a dessert that's sure to transport your taste buds straight to Italy. We hope you've enjoyed this educative and happy tiramisu making adventure.